Hello everyone, my name is Miss Marotz, and today we're going to be learning about how to play a recorder. So we've got some recorders for you here today. I have one that is colored. This is what I used when I was in elementary school, and I've got some strings on it from learning new songs. And I've also got the recorders that look a little bit like yours. So today we're gonna start off by saying, hello, my name is Miss Marotz, and I'm really happy to be with you today, with you on the screen, teaching you about how exactly these are going to work in our classroom. So we're gonna start off with how we need to sit when we're gonna play our recorders. If you have chairs, I'm sitting in one right now. Yes, okay, quite small, much like yours, I'm sure. When I'm sitting in my chair, I want it to be, see if I can back this up enough. I want to be sitting up really, really tall. Like I'm proud of what I'm gonna do. My back is not touching the chair. I'm not leaning back at all. I'm not slouching, waiting for the next thing to happen. I want to be proud when I'm sitting. Like if you're on stage and you had your parents in the audience and you wanted to look really ready and happy to see them, okay? If you're sitting on the floor, it's best to sit crisscross applesauce with a nice straight back as we're going to be playing our recorders. All right, so now that we've got our posture down, now we need to talk about what it's gonna take to actually play the recorder. So, we need breath. We're gonna be using the recorders in our mouth, and the way we make music is by blowing into it. So once we get there, we'll see that there's a mouthpiece here, a little mouthpiece, and there are some holes for our fingers, and then a little bottom end piece, the foot piece that we call it. We will be using just the mouthpiece and the body, the finger holes of our instrument today. First, we have to figure out how we're going to breathe. So let's start out by saying inhaling and exhaling. So when we inhale, we're breathing in. We're taking breath into our bodies. That is called inhaling. For exhaling, we're breathing out some air. So let's say I wanted to count I will count for you while we're breathing. So let's say I want to inhale for 4 beats. I'm going to breathe in for 4 beats. I'm going to exhale for 4 beats. Breathe out for 4 beats. It'll look like this. Goes in, then out. That was just 4 beats each of breathing in and then breathing out. I'd like you to try it with me this time. Breathing in for 4 beats and then breathing out. Here we go. Ready, go. In, 2, 3, 4, out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not so bad, right? All of a sudden, we are able to control the breath that's going in and out of our bodies instead of it happening naturally as it would any part of the day. Let's try it again, this time 2 times in a row. In for 4, out for 4. Twice in a row. In for 4, ready, go. In, 2, 3, 4, out. 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4, out. 2, 3, 4. Let it go, oh my goodness. Sometimes that's a little confusing to be able to control that movement in our bodies in that motion because we're not used to doing it. That's totally okay. Let's try it this time. In for 4, hold it for 4 beats, and then out for 4 beats. It's gonna look like this. All right, you'll be okay. Do it with me this time. In for 4, hold for 4, out for 4. You got it. Let's do it together. Ready, go. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Let it all out. Make sure that we clear up our bodies a little bit. Give it a good shake. Make sure you're sitting really nice and tall, especially if you're on the floor, because I know it's really easy to get slouchy if we're sitting crisscross applesauce. Roll your shoulders back, sit up tall. Let's do that one more time. In, hold, out. Ready, go. In, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4. Excellent, excellent. This time, in for 4, hold for 4, out for 8. So we're doubling it. We're doubling it. Here we go. In for 4, hold for 4, out for 8. You got it. Ready, go. In, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, here we go. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice work. I bet you did it just right. Probably surprised yourself a little bit too. So the next one we have to do is a little, there's just an announcement. It's a little tough. In for 2 beats. Hold for 2 beats. Out for 12 beats. Oy, oy, oy. In for 2, hold for 2, out for 12. Let me try it first. Okay, I can do it. So can you. Let's do it together. In for 2, hold for 2, out for 12. Let's do it. Ready, go. In, 2, hold, 2, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hopefully you're still sitting up straight with great breath, posture. You got it. Not so bad, right? Okay. I think it's time to get to our real recorders, yeah. With this, it's gonna be really, really tempting to be playing it as I'm speaking, but that's not gonna be very kind. What we need to do is when I say to, put it on your lap, okay? I've just got it sitting nicely in my lap as I'm speaking so that I can hear you, so that I can feel you listening, I guess. I'll be feeling you listening as I see recorders in the lap, so that we don't make extra sound, so that we can listen first. First things first, I'll show you and then you'll be able to do it, okay? I'll show you how we're gonna put this thing in our mouths with the one that looks like yours. So this mouthpiece is kind of big. We don't need to put the whole entire thing in our mouths. It's just gonna be the tip of the recorder at the base of our lips, okay? I barely have any of it in my mouth to be able to play. Just about that much. Oh, I already played it. Next thing, our left hand, the one that makes an L, this one, is gonna go on top. We're seeing that there's a hole in the back and there's a bunch of holes in the front. The back hole is for our left thumb and only our left thumb. So we're gonna place that thumb there first. You can do this with me. Just don't put the recorder in your mouth just yet. It won't make sound if it's not in your mouth, so we will know if it's in your mouth because you'll make sound. Don't do that, okay? Thumb on the back hole, left thumb. Then take your pointer finger of your left hand and place it on the top hole in the front. So now we've just got 2 fingers pinching our recorder just like this. I want you to press down just a little bit, gently press down, and then take your fingers off. Should have little circle indents. You see mine? Maybe not, that's okay. Should have little circle indents on your fingers. That's great. If you see a full circle, that means you're covering the hole completely, and that's what we want. All right? So, once our holes are completely covered, just the thumb and the pointer finger, then you may put the recorder on your chin, just like this. Not in your mouth just yet. My recorder is about a 45-degree angle. It's not straight up, it's not straight down, but my chin is always facing forward. My face is up. So I've got this little angle here, still on my chin. And what I'm gonna think in my head is light air. Light air, like you're fogging up a mirror in your bathroom. So take your hand and gently fog up your mirror. Doesn't take much. It's kind of warm, right? That's great, that's good. Doesn't take much air. Same for the recorder. If we're blowing too hard, it's gonna squeak. We don't want the squeaks, but it's okay if they happen if we know how to fix them. So I'm gonna blow very lightly. Please just keep the recorder on your chin as you watch. Thank you. I'm gonna blow very lightly into my recorder to play the note B. B as in bumblebee. Okay? Not so bad. Hey, everybody get your recorders out and play this rhythm after me. There you go. Okay, recorders on your laps, please. If you felt like your recorder was a little squeaky, or if you heard it kind of squeaking, here are some things that we can fix. Number one, maybe the holes were not completely covered. We always want to check to make sure we have those dots in our fingers. That's going to help us a lot. Number two, you're probably blowing too hard. It does not take much. It's basically, I don't know, it's really just fogging up your mirror. Barely any air. Number three, maybe our mouths were a little too far into the recorder, because that can make it squeak, and we don't want that. Just a little bit out of just the tip of the recorder at the base of your mouth. Okay, I'm gonna try it again. Let's get the recorders on the chin as we listen to this rhythm. Play after me. How'd it go? All right, you can feel free to pause at any time if you need to try the rhythm again, or maybe make sure that everybody's got all the holes covered, that we're using our left hands on top. We're only using the left hand. My right hand is just at the base to support the recorder so that it doesn't slip and fall out of my hands. Next thing we're gonna try out is what we call tonguing, okay? Sounds weird, I know. But for the tonguing in the recorder, please keep your recorders at your chin for this part. We're gonna be saying do, 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 do. Just the word do. Not a really loud D, but something to make our tongue touch that gummy part just behind our front teeth. Okay, if I don't use my tongue, then I'm not able to change up the rhythm of what I'm doing. Watch this. Okay, for that, I was just saying do, 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 do. Watch what happens if I say it too hard. So you got a couple of squeaks in there. That's what we're not trying to do. We always want it to be a really nice, beautiful sound. These can squeak very easily, so at least we need to know those three things covering the holes, blow nicely, slow air, and keep the tip of the recorder at your mouth. If we know those 3 things, we can solve any problem. So we've learned how to tongue, and we've learned the letter B. Please repeat this rhythm after me. Awesome. Let's do this one. Excellent. The next thing we need to learn is a different note. This one will be now using our middle finger. The middle finger is going to go on the second hole down. But we're still going to use our thumb and pointer finger. So we're using 1, 2, and 3 fingers now. This is the note A, and it sounds like this. For this note, nothing changes about our breath, nothing changes about our posture or the angle of the instrument. We're really just putting that middle finger down. Got 3 holes covered total. Repeat after me. Excellent. Nice work. Let's try this one. Again, feel free to pause at any time to maybe fix some squeaking or to try the rhythm again. Any type of pausing, anytime, just fine. Now we're going to switch notes from A to B, from A to B. Repeat after me. There you go. Let's try this one. Awesome. Now that we've learned A and B, we've got one more note to learn today. This is G. We're now using 3 fingers, so we laid that ring finger down. G sounds a little bit like this. Please, while I'm playing, leave your recorders on your chin so that we're not tempted to play it with the air coming from our mouths. This is G. Repeat after me. Everybody check that the entire hole is covered by pressing down a little bit and checking those rings left on your fingers. I've got mine. Got yours? Awesome. Repeat after me. I'm going to be playing G again. That is 1, 2, 3 fingers down and the thumb on the back. All right, let's switch up the notes. I'm going to have G, then A, then G, then A. Try it after me. Now we're going to switch between G, A, and B. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Repeat after me. Okay, I'm going to start on B and I'm going to move down. Me first, then you can repeat. Here's our last one. There you go. Let's put the recorders down for a minute. If we had some moments in there where we were finding that we were squeaking, always refer back to those 3 things that we know we can fix. We are going to learn one song before we're done today. This one is called Hot Cross Buns. It's really the first song that a lot of people learn on a recorder, so of course we're going to be doing it today. The only notes we're using are B, A, and G. Okay? I would not throw more notes into there for us just yet. Please put your recorders at your chin. Sit up tall as we're listening to the part that we're going to repeat. Okay, I'm going to play a part. You get to repeat it. Great, and we do that twice. My turn first. Here's the next part. And the last part, here it goes. Awesome. Let's do just a little bit bigger of echoes this time, of repeats, of repeating what I do. Okay, listen all the way through and then you'll get to play. And here's the very last part. Excellent work, excellent work. For this, I'm gonna play the whole entire song through. And what I'd like you to do is keep the recorder at your chin and use your fingers with me. Don't blow into your recorder just yet, but play along with your fingers as you listen to me play it. And then we'll play it together. Okay, here we go. Recorder's on your chin while I play. How'd you do? Pretty great, I'm sure of it. Let's all play it together, and that'll be the last thing that we do today. I'm so excited that we were learning recorder together. Let's do it. This is hot cross buns. Put it at the tip of your recorder in your mouth. Here you go. 1, 2, ready, and go. There it is. I'm so happy for you. Way to go. What an awesome class today. We'll see you next time.